Well, hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm so glad you stopped by. Today, I am participating in the funnest collaboration I think I've ever seen. And it's called the Wild and Wacky 23 Cooking Challenge, put on by Sherry at Southern Roots and Shannon at Journey Along with Shannon. Now, we have to come up with some crazy ingredients to put into a recipe, but it's still got to taste good. So boy, do I have one for you today. Now, in Japan, this is actually very popular. It's called Soy Sauce Caramel Sauce. And then we are also going to be making a fortune cookie ice cream to go underneath it. And I know it sounds wacky, but it's absolutely delicious. It's so easy to make. So stay tuned and don't forget to visit everybody else in the collaboration. So let's get cooking. To make our sauce, we're going to need some light brown sugar, some low sodium soy sauce, some vanilla extract, unsalted butter, and heavy whipping cream. Now on the stovetop, we're going to heat our butter along with our heavy cream. Now once the butter and the cream get hot, you're going to place your light brown sugar inside. Now with a spoon or a rubber spatula, go ahead and give it a nice stir until all the sugar is completely dissolved. This is going to take about 2 minutes. And now when you're checking it, just make sure you don't see any sugar granules. Now turn the heat up to a simmer, or just on a simmer, and we're going to cook it for 5 minutes without stirring it. Do not stir. Now once it's done, go ahead and add in your vanilla extract and your light soy sauce. And then just give that a nice whisk to make sure everything's all nicely mixed up. Okay, now once that's done, we're just going to pour it into a container. I'm using a glass jar. Now, as you can see, it is pretty thin. It doesn't really look like caramel, but once we put it in the refrigerator, it's going to thicken right up. So just place your lid on there and put it in there for a couple hours. Now let's move on to making our fortune cookie ice cream. We're going to need heavy whipping cream, some fortune cookies that we've taken our fortune out of, sweetened condensed milk, and some vanilla. Now, I just put these fortune cookies in a plastic Ziploc bag and just gave them a little smash with my mallet, and you want them to be about this size. Now go ahead and take your heavy whipping cream, place it in a bowl, and I like to stick it in the freezer for about 15 minutes. This way the cream is nice and cold. And then you're just gonna take your electric mixer, or if you really like a workout, you can do it by hand. And then just keep mixing it. Now see, we're not quite there yet. We want it to be firm peaks. So at this point, go ahead and add your 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Keep mixing, and this is what we're looking for. Now take your sweetened condensed milk, and we're gonna add this by thirds. We want to fold it into our whipped cream because we want to keep it nice and light. And if we use the mixer, it's going to deflate it. So just do this a little at a time until it's all mixed in really well. And it will look like this. Looks like melted ice cream, right? Now place it in a container and then smooth it out, put on your lid, and you're gonna freeze this for 1.5 hours. Now I took it out. Now see how it's starting to get firm already, especially around the edges. Now this is the point where we are going to add in our crushed fortune cookies. So just mix them all in together. Super easy. Kind of scrape down the sides. All right, now put your lid back on, and you're gonna freeze it for another 2 to 3 hours. And this is what it looks like, just like regular ice cream, and it tastes like it too. Now see how much thicker the caramel got once we let it sit in the fridge? So let's assemble a sundae. I'm just gonna put a few scoops of ice cream in my dish. It looks so good, right? And then we're gonna add some of our soy sauce caramel. Yum. Okay, let's add another little bit. Why not? Once you taste this, you're gonna want to eat it from the spoon, I promise. And then we'll add a little bit of the fortune cookies and some whipped cream. And of course we have to top it with a cherry. Now stay tuned because I'm gonna give you my thoughts and review about what I thought about this crazy, wild, and wacky sundae. All right, let's give this a try, shall we guys? I'm trying to get a little thing of everything. So good. Oh my gosh, the caramel, it tastes just like a just like a regular salted caramel, but with like a slightly bit more tang to it. It pairs so well with the vanilla ice cream. And then you get those little crunchy bits of the fortune cookie, and they taste like, you know, just like a plain ice cream cone. You know that flavor? It's like that, but mixed in. You guys have to make this. I know it's crazy and wacky, but it's so good. So thanks you guys for watching. Don't forget to visit everyone else in the collaboration, then I'll have them listed below. And this was so easy to make. It's crazy easy. And I really think it's a fun kind of different twist on ice cream with sauce. So thanks for watching, and we will see you on the next video. Bye everybody.